2021 success come to us. Hi, I'm Wing Yi. I'm a life coach. This year we have a series of videos talking about how to lead a road to success. If you want to be successful, please subscribe our channel. And what? Is it too late for me to know that I was wrong? What would you do if you found yourself doing something wrong? Would you continue the bad, or would you acknowledge it, admit it, and correct it? So today, Wing Yi would like to talk about a success myth, which is it too late? And we are all human, right? We all do something bad in our life. And what are they? What are they? In our childhood, we often neglect the importance of studying, right? You and me also. And then we regret it just after we leaving school. And then even we were adults, we always found ourselves doing something in the wrong way for a long time. And then at last we ask ourselves, is it too late for us to go back and restart, right? And then even we sometimes will break the rules and also violate the law, and then we regret it, right? So it makes Wing Yi to remember that there was a classmate who was studying with me in the same class all along the way I was studying in that school, secondary school. And what happened that time? We studied together, and then before we leaving that school, we had a public exam. You know that public exam for students is a really special occasion. It is a really important occasion. And what happened that time? Wing Yi was just able to got a grade that allowed me to continue my education in that secondary school. And what happened with my classmate? She didn't get a high grade. Not only that, she got a grade even worse than me. Yes, really low. And for her, the choice for her at that time was just either leaving that school and go to work, or repeat her education in the same class. You know, you won't want to repeat in the same class, in the same school, right? And then what she and her family had chosen that time was, yes, repeat her education in the same class and at the same school. What a shame, right? What a shame. It's a shame. What a shame. Yes, because my classmate, my previous classmate, would study the same book again, and then she was studying with the ones who was younger than her. What a shame. But what happened at last? What happened at last? My previous classmate got a very high grade in that public exam next year, and then she got into the university, which is Wing Yi never got into the university. And why can she do that? Why can she do that? Because she really admit her wrong in that repeat year, and then she correct herself and beat the bullet, and then she won. And in our life, we all do something wrong. We all do something wrong. We will find ourselves doing something wrong, and we will find ourselves doing something wrong deliberately even. And then for our adults, we would also do something wrong involuntarily, just because we were so afraid how the mass would see us. we break the rules, we violate the law. But what would you choose when you found yourself doing something wrong in the end? Would you continue the bad, or would you admit you're wrong and correct it? For human, we all like that. What is? Yes, we don't want to admit our wrong. We all don't want to admit our wrong. Why? Because we were so afraid to feel the shame, feel our shame. It is shame. But you don't need to avoid that shame. You don't need to avoid that shame. Why? Because it is all a human nature. Doing something wrong is a human nature. We are all bad in nature. So, if you found yourself doing something wrong, if you can admit it and correct it, you know what? The Bible says, the broken and contrite heart, God never despises. And if you can do that, if you can admit it and correct it, you will be all good, like my previous classmate. She got a high grade in the public exam next year. She got into the university and she got a really good job. So, it's never too late to admit you're wrong and correct it. It's never too late. Even I know the time you wasted will never come back, and something even couldn't be mended. But when you are still alive, it's never too late to admit and correct your wrong. Why? Because humility comes before honor. Remember that.